Welcome to our bold analysis, ladies and gentlemen. Today I had a long day, 8 hours in Jacaranda grounds, where William Samoei Ruto was holding the maiden rally after he was cleared by the IBC. And in this video, I'm going to do a critical analysis of the William Ruto's Kamkunji rally. And more about, I was so keen on how they crowd raise, how they raise the crowds. I was also checking on messaging, how people react with information, and I made many observations. This one, I can promise you, will be a very interesting video because I was in there in person. So even the videos that I'm going to share with you are some of the videos that I captured with my phone, because again I had to go a little bit undercover. Yes, I could not go there with the camera, it would attract attention. So in this video, I want us to look at William Ruto's rally. I arrived in Kamkunji grounds. By the way, there are two Kamkunjis. There is one that is on the other side of Kibera. Then there is the Kamkunji that is in this side of Jogoo Road. Shaurimoyo, actually Shaurimoyo. So when I arrived in Kamkunji around 10 in the morning, by that time William Ruto, it was around 11. By that time William Ruto had not arrived. The stage had just been set up. So the video you're seeing here is how the situation was when I arrived there. They were just trying to set up. The DJs were playing the music, and as you can see, the seats were vacant, and even the field was not, people were not there. And for me, that was very interesting because I wanted to see how people come and who are really, whether the residents of Shaurimoyo or rather the residents of that Kamkunji are the people that are going to fill that stadium. And by the way, that stadium is very big. Ni kama fields mbili. So where William Ruto's tent was, you could see if you check the tent, that stage, it only had the photo of William Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua. The political parties, all those political parties in Kenya Kwanza were not visionary. I think they have different types of stages, and there is one that do not have. So one thing I want to explain for you, and we have to agree in this, at least for once we will agree, that the rally was huge in terms of attendance. The question is, who are those people? Where are they from? And I can shock you that Kenya Kwanza team are recycling supporters in rallies. Now, I want to show you 4 videos of a group of women that were dropped in that rally. Now, these are 4 videos. Itakuonyesha different buses of how women were dropped. Now, let's just start with this. Now, if you check this video, this is arrival of a women group when they're putting on the yellow. Now, wamevaa the yellow capes. They're very special, and I want you to check that. And when they arrived, they had very clear instructions or directions of how they were going to conduct their business. So waliposhuka, this is when they're dropping from the car, from the bus. Then they went to the front space in front of the stage. Now they were dancing and also mobilizing. Some of them walikuwa hapo, then some were dispatched. They were in different parts of that field, and so they were very visible. Ukiwa kwa gate, this is a team that you'll see. So this was one. Then after them, there was this other one. Now, this is a group that came from Mathare. And as you can see, walikuwa an aspirant with an MP aspirant. I think someone called Ojiwa, if I'm not wrong. If I remember, is it Bilima Ojiwa or someone? From Mathare, and they were coming with that aspirant. Now, that was a huge group, ladies and gentlemen. That was a very huge group. So wao walikuja, wakaingia. Now, that's how crowd started building. Then, You know, as this team, when they got there, they were a little bit scattered. They were just trying to sing the songs of praising their candidate, and it didn't really take long. Huh? Now look at this video here. This is another group. Hata wako kwa gari. This is another group being dropped, and I want you to look at that. They were with them. I inquired and I was told they came from where? Is it where? There is this place after B Center, Kayole. Yes, Kayole. And I have something that I have to tell you about this group. Something special about this group. So this is a group from Kayole. Then after this, there was also another one. Check these two videos. This one here, hawa sasa walikuja and they were walikuwa kwa gari ya civilian, hizi gari tu hizi zingine, but out of occupants wa hiyo magari wenye walikuwa wamevaa hizo nguo or rather the merchandise of the UDA merchandise, they almost half. Then wale wanaume wengine they were just putting on the other clothes, but the ones that walikuwa naona hawa wanaenda rally was quite a number. This is one that we also see, and there were many. In fact, while I was in the field, I talked to people, and I really spent time talking to people. You will be told that hawa wameachwa hapa, kuna wengine sijui wameachwa huko kwa barabara. There is a team that is from Majengo, and there was quite a number. One thing that you could see from it is that there was a target, or rather there is a target of bringing these women. Now, this is the most interesting part. This is one thing I also realized. There was a group, these women wanaitwa hustlers for what? Is it hustlers? Women hustlers, huh? Look this. I was even forgetting now. Look this. Hao wenye wamevaa hii banner, hao wenye wamebeba this banner, this William Ruto's banner, simama na mama. This is another big group, almost in the tune of 200. This is another big group that was there. Sasa wao, they were scattered. This small number walikuwa nasimama mahali na hiyo banner. Then there are some that are in the middle of the crowd. Then they are scattered. But again, if you do a head count, you could everywhere unaongeona hiyo team ya simama na mama. Now this is a Nairobi team. Let me tell you. So apparently I bumped on one person from a member of that who was telling me, who is my relative, yes, back home. Then she was telling me that unajua kuingia kupata tu hiyo chance ya kukuja haikwangi rahisi. Then I was asking her why. She was telling me that for you to get that slot, hata kukuja rally ili upande hiyo gari na upate hiyo pesa, and they are paid, I don't want to say how much, but they are paid better than the male. That is why wanaume hawakuji, wanaume mostly hawabebwi, because again wanaume are very rowdy and they cause a lot of attention. Aliniambia wanaume wachukuliwa kwa sababu wanapigana kelele and wana make attention, so vitu zinaonekana tu ni kama hakuna kitu imepangwa, but women are more organized, so that is why they prefer the women. Then she was telling me that for example, how she's from is it Embakasi West, that number one, hiyo group inabebanga Wakikuyu na Waluya. Yes, and so the other Waluya na Wakamba, lakini hapa saa hii hawakuchukua Wakamba wengi, and you can guess as why, because of the issue of Kalonzo that was sorted. So that is bit of it. Then interesting, she was also telling me, and that also emerged there. Those things are not secrets. If you attend those rallies and talk to those women, you will realize that. She was telling me they attend even rallies not beyond Nairobi kwa sababu inakuanga na do. Niambia, she even attended the Moses Kuria's rally in Gatundu. Yes, I remember that she attended. They attended Moses Kuria's rally in Gatundu, and if you go and check those videos, you will spot this women group. Hao wenye wamevaa hii cape. I think it's a nationwide movement, but they established different places. Maybe there is a Nairobi team. Yes, just know there is a Nairobi team, kuna Nyeri team, but then they coordinate. But within Nairobi, every rally ya UDA or ya Kenya Kwanza in Nairobi, they cannot miss. Now, after William Ruto's arrival, I was then checking for something. Where are these women going to be? And number two, the messaging, how people are interacting with the message. And I was forgetting this. Did you realize that, and you will actually realize that in rallies, there is dominance of the yellow. So I want to call it yellow optics dominance. Some few minutes, because William Ruto arrived there, I think around 3:30, not 3, nearly 4. So some few moments before William Ruto's convoy came in, Ruto had arrived, because Ruto arrived with Rigathi Gachagua, then Musalia Mudavadi and Duale was next. Alafu, the other one was Kimani Chungwa and Ndindi Nyoro, they were in the same car. And then the third one was Silvanus Osoro. So after Silvanus Osoro arrived, William Ruto arrived. Yes, Mudavadi arrived with Nani. Moses Kuria arrived late, and I did not see him when Moses Wetangula was arriving, but I saw. The rest of the team I saw. Now, there is a gentleman who tried to dish out caps, ANC caps, kwa hao watu walikuwa mbele, and he was stopped by the MC. Not even by the MC, not by KJ, but the people that were there walichukua hizo caps and they were pushed back. So there was a bit of that fracas kidogo. By that time, KJ was praying, was leading the prayers. So people who follow that rally, you will actually walk with me this. So it means that what is that wale wenye wanakaa mbele are people who must have the yellow optics. It must be yellow. So there is also a plan there to make sure that UDA is there. Now, I normally talk about the fact that William Ruto's manifesto on billions doesn't augur well with the crowd. Check this video.
Katika taifa letu la Kenya, kila mama katika taifa letu la Kenya anaweza kuamini mtoto wake, hata kama ni mama maskini, anajua siku moja mtoto wake anakuwa rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya.
He was talking. Now, when you see the video that I just panned, because I was close to where nilikuwa mbele kabisa. So, and I was on top of another car. So I would take that video, of course, kwa nachukua na simu, take that video kuchukua reaction ya watu. No one. The reaction was low. Kindly subscribe to our channel. What the big observation I realized, and that's what I'll try to look here, is the Kenya Kwanza team or their campaign strategy was targeting women. What I didn't understand is whether it is just Nairobi or this will be the script all over when they're doing mobilization. Their mobilization is favoring women. Why women? And let me tell you, these are not young people. The women that were being ferried, wale wenye kwa wanavaa cape, those are not young women. I wish I would have a close-up. You can see, and you can check some of the close-ups. Hawa ni wamama wazee, wakubwa, people who are in their 40s and their 50s, not single mothers, not young girls. So in this video, I want to explain in details why they really prefer women. 4 reasons. Number one, the youth demographic they have realized doesn't have a voting potential. So as much as that group is supposed to be wiped by the bottom-up economic model and all that, but wame realize, as we normally say, that group doesn't have a voting. That group is not dependable. So what they have decided is now to go for women. They're trying to target the women demographic. As part of, yes, BUEM is targeting the youth and women, but there's so much into that because they realize that the youth are not promising. Number two, women-centered approach is something that is strategically set out there to target, to counter Martha Karua. I totally agree. If this could be what is informing that decision, then they're getting it right. That and I tried to talk. We had a talk. I was asking them now, how about Martha Karua? I was telling them, would you think you'll vote for Martha because of she's a woman like that? What they were telling me is tumetoka na Ruto mbali, and hey, sisi tumetoka na Ruto mbali, lakini sasa unajua kura ni siri. People will also say that, but again, they are targeting that to counter Martha Karua. Then the other thing why they are using the women is these women are beneficiaries of the empowerment projects that Deputy President was doing some 2 years ago. Remember when Millicent Omanga will give gas cylinders, walikuwa napewa leso, or sijui vitu za kushona, all that. So those empowerment projects, most of people who benefited are women and youth. But now, as you know, youth, I know, kama kuna youth alipewa wheelbarrow, aenda fanyia biashara. How many people, in terms of conversion rate, how many people utilized? The youths are not very promising. And women are more organized, they are more cohesive, and they can embrace the project. And with them, they are conservatives. Kama kuna kitu alipewa mwanamke, kama kuna kitu alipewa, that thing is still have it. Some of them were saying, yeah, wow, hizo manguo walibaiwa kitambo sana, some 2 years, some like last year. So this is what is happening. William Ruto is the Kenya Kwanza team is trying to walk along with people who has benefited with them. And again, the women groups are stemmed from the church. So this means they can easily be loyal to the cause. When he was doing Harambes and all this, the chamas, most of this organization was formed from the church. So and that is what I realized, that wengi wao wanasema tulikuwa tunaomba pamoja, alikuja akafanya harambee hapa, then we got it. And I think that is the direction that his rally is taking. Ladies and gentlemen, what the big realization is, first, they're mobilizing. But my only worry, and that is what should also worry them, is aren't they recycling supporters? As much as they need to prove to the media and the country that they have numbers. But if you are recycling supporters, where watu umebeba leo wamekuja Kamkunji, tomorrow if you have another rally in Uhuru Park, you are going to carry the same team and take to Uhuru Park. If they go to Kasarani, it will be. I tried to ask about the Jamhuri Day and the celebrations. They say yes, they normally get those chances. But hizo sasa ni jackpot. Ni ngumu sana uweze upate. Hizo sasa ni hata wakubwa ndio wanapata. But that tells you the way the crowd attending rallies is a big deal in this country. This information is not only classified today. I know even there are some, even in Azimio, it might be going through, but to the extent of which the William Ruto team is doing it, I totally disagree. Something is not right. Yes.